Hey friends, gosh, it has been a long time since I have recorded a video, but I am so excited to record this one today because I get to announce that I am now an associate certified coach through the International Coaching Federation. Now, a lot of you know that I have spent the last 14 months um, going through training and getting 100 hours in coaching and passing my exam and a lot of studying and mentoring and all kinds of things to get to this point. And I have to say, it is such a huge milestone for me professionally, but also personally, because I don't think I've ever been so passionate about something to put in this much effort into something that I just love doing and get to do as a career. Um, I just love the learning and being able to constantly grow and to fine tune my craft, but also finding out all the new research and techniques, especially around the field of positive psychology. I just love learning more about how we can help or I can help people flourish and I can help myself flourish, right? So it's just such a wonderful field. And one of the beauties of coaching is anybody can be a life coach. There's no barrier to entry. Credentials are not required. That being said, credentials are not required. So you do kind of have to be careful when you're looking for a life coach. Couple things to look out for. One, that they have gone through some sort of training, right? They have some sort of certification. Maybe they specialize in a certain area, so they've gotten certification in a specific area, a specific specialty, or just coaching in general. But make sure that they have some sort of training and certification. Um, then one of the biggest things for me right now, especially because there's a lot of podcasts out there, there's a lot of documentaries out there about people claiming to be life coaching, and it is horrifying what they are doing to people's lives. So one of the biggest things right now is just make sure that your coach is following some sort of ethics. Now, if they've gone through training and they are certified, then they have learned how to be a coach, what coaching is. And through their program, they might even have some sort of ethics that they're supposed to be following as a representative of that program. If they don't have that, or if you don't want to look there and dig deeper into what their program is, you can simply go to coachingfederation.org. That's the ICF's website, and you can look at their code of ethics. Now, as a credentialed coach, or even as a member of the ICF, we are committed to following the ICF's code of ethics. That being said, that list is pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty obvious. It's the things that are listed in that code of ethics are pretty much what any good coach should be following. So if you want to hop on the site and take a look at that list, and just to give you an idea of what things should and should not be happening in a coaching relationship, I highly recommend it. The coach maybe isn't aware of all of the individual things, but a lot of those are pretty obvious. So again, highly recommend taking a peek at that, especially if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable about anything that's happening in your sessions. And then lastly, again, just remembering that coaching is a partnership. It is a relationship between you and your coach where you are the expert on your life. A life coach is not someone that just gives advice or tells you what to do with your life. I had that misunderstanding when I jumped into the field, and I think a lot of people have that misunderstanding as well. So making sure that you are the driver, your coach is simply the passenger holding the map and helping to keep you on track to where you want to go. So just make sure that that is also happening in your relationship. Now, if you want to learn more about life coaching, what it is, what it isn't, how it's different from therapy or mentoring, what do you bring to a coach? You can check out my series on Coaching 101, and I'll put a link down in the show notes for you. But other than that, I hope you go and try life coaching. It is so amazing and rewarding. I feel like everybody should have a life coach. And I just hope you have a wonderful, transformative, and refreshing and nourishing relationship with your coach.